Welcome back to America Tech. In episode 4 of AI Modeling for Beginners, we're uncovering the hidden structure behind AI neural networks. Don't worry, we'll skip the complex math and focus on how they work conceptually. Think of neural networks as digital brains. Just like our brain has neurons that process information, neural networks are made of layers of interconnected artificial neurons that process data step by step. Neural networks are made of several layers. Input layer receives the data, such as an image, text, or numbers. Hidden layers analyze patterns and features from the data. An output layer produces the result, for example, recognizing the digit as 7. So how do neural networks actually learn? Imagine teaching a child to recognize a cat. At first, the network sees an image, say a cat photo, and makes a guess, maybe saying dog. The network then adjusts tiny internal settings called weights. Think of them as volume knobs that control how strongly one neuron influences another. Each time it gets feedback, it tweaks those knobs to make better guesses next time. This process repeats thousands, even millions of times until the network becomes really good at spotting patterns. Eventually, it doesn't just memorize, it generalizes, meaning it can recognize a new cat it's never seen before. Here's an easy analogy. The input layer is like your eyes, taking in what you see. The hidden layers are like your brain, figuring out shapes, colors, and patterns. And the output layer is like you speaking the answer. That's a cat. That's how neural networks learn. Through trial, error, and adjustment, just like we do. Neural networks power many things you use every day. Image recognition, detect faces or objects in photos. Speech to text, convert spoken words into written text. Medical diagnosis, analyze X-rays or MRIs. And autonomous vehicles, recognize objects and make driving decisions. Neural networks allow AI to learn patterns, adapt, and make predictions. They're the backbone of large language models, LLMs, recommendation systems, self-driving cars, and many AI tools that make technology smarter. To recap, neural networks are layers of interconnected digital neurons that process information. They are made of 3 key layers: input, hidden layers, output. They power image recognition, language models, and decision-making AI. And they help machines learn complex patterns without explicit instructions. That concludes our brief introduction to neural networks. In our final episode of this series, we'll explore when to use AI models in your business, practical guidance for applying AI effectively. If you now have a clearer idea of how neural networks work, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with someone curious about AI. Got questions about applying neural networks or AI to real-world problems? Drop them in the comments. We might feature them in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you in episode 5.